Hello, 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 hello. I haven't finished much. Also, I don't even know if you can... You should be able to hear me. Prime greetings. Hi, Jay. I'm at the point where I have to repair the thing. Right, I've got to repair the turbine. How you doing, Jay? But yeah, if, like I said, if the audio does sound off, please do tell me. It's so expensive. It is. I'm still also kind of setting up, so you will have to just bear with me for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I already figured that one out, Bass, from playing Subnautical 1 and Below Zero. Jay, are you? God damn it. The tadpole wasn't in the first game, but there was a way in the first game to attach more storage to the Seamoth. So you had the Seamoth in the first Subnautica. It was very helpful, to be fair. But then you get the there we go. And then you got the other stuff. So yeah, hello everyone. Let me pause that. Let me just up the volume in game. Oh, it's okay. Like I said, audio's gonna probably be incredibly messed up right now. So of course do bear with me. Everything that doesn't need a box is gonna go so all of these I probably should jump over to home quickly. We'll just save. Hopefully I don't have to. Have you managed to scan any of the other stuff yet? Like the other Leviathans? Its ability is kind of weak. So I only have 10 Pokemon in home at the moment. This might actually end up being in... Give me 1 second, I need to go back to the audio interface I use. That would be it. Tell me if it gets a bit too loud. I know of a hidden one that really does, like, it spawns rarely. And it's mostly only in the like the deeper parts of the map. I don't want to. The one where you go outside of the map, right? That one. Okay, so I need to keep that. How do I not have the water starter? Ah, I'm so confused. No, I don't know about that one. I need to check Scarlet as well for the water starter. And then just see if I've got it there. If not, then I'm gonna be pretty panicking just a tad. I will be live, so just as a heads up, I'll be live tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. Basically, the rest of the week I'll be live. I still want to know when my other water... So you're getting released. Oh, there's a Quaxley, so I can shiny hunt that Quaxley, that's fine. That was from a trade I don't trust, so... Also, this is gonna hurt because I'm gonna get rid of all... Like, bar this one, I'm gonna get rid of all of the Pokemon Go shinies. Yeah, but also I'm looking at getting a new microphone and also an interface in a few days, or probably next month at the earliest. Actually, I'll probably get the mic this month. Okay, that's done. Quit. Save. But I'm looking at getting the an Elgato Wave DX mic. So it is another. It is another XLR mic. What I want to check here. I still want to check here because I don't know how bad this save is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so basically what ended up happening was... Basically what ended up happening was I ended up... I also know this one's not legitimate. Sorry, what ended up happening was I tried to swap over my audio interface software. No. So I tried to swap over my audio interface to another one, and it is a complete pain in the ass if you don't have, like, I feel like if you don't have their software, basically. And basically what I plan to do with that is it's basically just going to allow me to have two different audio. It's going to be easier to set it up with the new mic and the new interface. And then on top of that, I'll be able to have two audio tracks. So VOD and YouTube will just be boring. And then Twitch chat, I should be able to just chill with copyrighted music on it. Oh. So I don't think I have to save it. It's just, if I'm not gonna. I'll do all of that once I'm fully done with ZA. But also in about 25 minutes, I have to go downstairs and I've got to pay something. I'll do that later then. I don't want to move everything over until I'm fully done with I don't want to move the ZA stuff over until I'm fully done with ZA. And now for the most boring shit in the universe. You have to go walk the puppy. Okay. Change name. Do I just do base 1 to 30? I need to hide my model real quick. Like that. Change name. A 31 to 60. If I recall, this dex is going to take over like a hunt. Is over. I will probably hunt everything. Because the end of the day, the Pokemon that all the shinies that I catch in in Scarlet and Violet, for now, will stay in Scarlet and Violet. Same with the legendaries that I can't set, or like the duplicate Latties will stay. There's 400. It's 13 boxes. Or 14 boxes. So I'll basically be catching one of everything. Like, even if it's in the DLC as well. $90. Yep, and it's 91 to 120. I probably will, yeah. As much as that's gonna suck, I probably will end up at. But the thing is, that shouldn't. With the hunting methods available, it shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's for the ones that are in 2. $50, I believe that's... I think the worst part for this is going to be the starters, if I'm honest with you. Okay, boss. 151 to 180. But you know, a lot of the DLC mods are going to be absolutely awful to shiny hunt, I believe. Okay, so I just did 180. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Change name. The evolutions are gonna... Oh, the evolutions are gonna be separate. To 210. Well, that's that, and yeah, coming from Violet, sorry, Scarlet, sorry, not Scarlet and Violet, ZA, where they're all in the same box. You're not the only one. $211 to $230. Oh no, to 240. Base 200 and I want to say 70. Yeah. Change name. This is gonna be $271 to the big 300. So I'm only gonna do the base decks to start with. I'm not gonna do Violet. I'm not gonna do Twilight Masquerade or or Blueberry Academy. The reason that is because I still need box space for egg hunts. is 331 to 360. Very cool. One, two. Yep. Change name, and it's 391 down to 400. And now the terrible part. I have to sort all of these Pokemon into their box number. However, it does help that I have 211, 217, 223. The only upside is it tells me the dex number. Grubbin is DLC 180. And this way as well, it's gonna actually, in theory, it should be quicker to do. Oh, I'm very... Oh, that's actually going to annoy me. Gimme Ghouls here, Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant. These two are DLC, so I'm not going to include them. 225. On 92, okay. That's DLC. The other thing as well is I'm also cross-referencing the sheet page I've got. So 90 should go there. Just to make sure I'm putting them in the right box. And in the right spot of the box. I already know I'm going to need a lot of these. So I've cut, yeah. Okay. Heracross 200. 62, so that's in this box. I'm gonna move them to the boxes they belong in, like they need to, and then I'll sort them out. 160. Because I think this one's going to be a bit quicker. Okay. Off, I'll probably keep this one and release the other one, or give the other one away. Literally, I've just got to find the box where... There, perfect. 240... That's DLC. Oh yeah, this one I probably will release because it's not a legitimate one. And I didn't catch it. 222? $322, that's easy. $56. Oh yeah, and also Quaxley number 7. $60. $281. Oh yeah, I've already got shiny Snom, but I will have to get another one. Jangmo is DLC. $65. The good thing is I'm making a lot of progress, so I'm making quicker progress. That one's not mine, so I'm gonna actually release that. Same with this one. $301. But yeah, basically, if I haven't caught it, I'm not gonna keep it. Because at least with the ones I catch, I know they are legitimate. 76 is there. Teddiursa 215. One of these boxes is filling up a lot quicker than normal than the others. That's DLC. Also, this one I don't know if that's legitimate. Your DLC. You're not. Okay. 29. One of the last ones in that box. $84. 161. There. 297. It's still crazy to me how big the base game is for this game. And then Pachirisu is 201. On 51. I am gonna have a lot of duplicates though. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna have a lot of dupes. Welcome back. 116. 29 again. That's the same box with Honchkrow. That's ridiculous that this box has so many already. I won't have internet outside. Ah, okay. Mischief 196. The Golden Wiglet at 288. Volcarona at 275. Pawmi at 22. This one. Ye Old Gardevoir at 64. Milcery is DLC. I need to be right back in a second. I'll finish this box and I'll BRB. 188. Oh, that's the wrong box. Sorry, Dunsparce. Okay, 323. That's actually one of the end of 323 is there. $190. 388. Okay, I am sorry about that. That's all done now. So now stream has my undivided attention. Uh, over here. I'll come back. I was here, wasn't I? Snow Run. There's 3 here. Okay. Snow Run 350. Fennekin is DLC. Metagross is DLC. Jesus. Okay. This Clodsire, technically, I'm not gonna put it in the box. I'm gonna keep it as a raid Pokemon. Raichu is at 75. That box. Where the hell is my other... Oh, there it is. And this goes here. That is... I can guarantee that's the wrong order. Yeah. It wasn't even close. And there's a little audience, it seems, of Pokemon watching me do whatever the fuck I'm doing. God, the controls are just terrible across the game. Right, so Crawdon is DLC. GP is 305. Gabite is 127. Azumarill is 48. And that is another empty box. Oh god, Hatterene is DLC. Sorry, it's DLC, but it's also base. So 284. Capsicid is 250. It's fine though if you forgot Bus. It happens. 229. Mm. 57. It's so weird actually making a ton of progress. Number 11, so that's literally the first box. $139. Fletchling is 19. Look, it's DLC. The Virizion I have done in ZA. Okay. It was hands down the worst hunt I've done. Next to the river. So. 109. $320. Oh, I've got 2. Okay. Let me go here. I need to check who caught this. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this one was a gift from someone. They don't watch the stream, so. It's. Do you want me to show you? Release it. I did. 135. So these go in the same box. You don't. Hoppip is 16. I think it's this one. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. You don't, it's basically, if you go to the bottom of the stairs, it's enough. You're far enough away. $135, you go there, you get to the first box. Skidoo is 221. Why is it that box is the fullest right now? 207. $229. Sorry, 129. Yeah, it's basically just to the staircase and back. And then this is number 55, so this goes up here. Bronzong is 150. Also goes in this page. Young Goose 27. Samurai is DLC. This is Arceus though. So I will catch another Oshawott. Like I will catch 3 Oshawotts. Okay. Orphan, I already have one, so I don't need it. Do I have 3 Orpworms? 296. I do, okay. Smiggle is DLC. Actually on the last box now, 246. Ad breaking gun. Yeah, unfortunately it's a necessary evil. 246. 155. My one on Twitch is let me see. Outside of like my most used, like outside of my personal ones, it's probably this at the moment. And that is from Cell's channel, a very dear, of course, dear friend and friend of the channel. 76. The only downside is if I've got to go through these boxes and actually put them in their places. So... this should be 210, 204, 198. Giraffe rig is in the right place. This goes there. The Dunsparce is 188, so you go... So Dunsparce is there. Mastiff goes... there? Pachirisu goes under... goes there, and Dedenne goes... The one thing I'm gonna say is I already know I am missing a lot of Pokemon. Is it there? Vaporeon, Goodra, Bubba, yeah. Meditite is... it's not there. Bronzong is actually in the right place, so... what level was this? 23. What level does Axu evolve at? Shit. 38. So it's 15 candies. If I'm going to be honest, this one won't touch. Like, these Pokemon aren't gonna evolve. Like, sorry, moveset doesn't matter at this point. Oh. No. And this is why the Legends games get leveling up, leveling up bet like the evolving and leveling up in the Legends games is the best way to do it. Okay, let's go back down to box 1. And let's start this properly. Up it goes under Fukoko. Sorry. There. Lechonk goes there. Quaxley goes there. Yangoose is, I believe, actually one of the last Pokemon in this box. There. Oh my god. Okay. A lot of the time as well is going to be taking. We'll be probably evolving these. 2, 3. Squirvet, no, you're never going to use these moves because you're just going to be in the box for the rest of your life. Okay, nice. So, Greedent wants to. Nope, you're not learning any moves, Squirvet. Sorry, Greedent. Boxes. Number 30, right at the end of the box. Number 19 is kind of E12. 19. And pour me number 22. There. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to hunt Sunkern. That's gonna be terrible. That actually is one of the hunts I'm dreading now. Is Sunkern, like all the small Pokemon. Oh, that's number 60. Never mind. That's in the wrong box. There we go. So Gallade is at where the Smoliv is. Gardevoir goes there. Oh, I've got 2 Fidos. Okay. Dashban is at 77. One Fido goes here. The other one has to go to the other box. That is full, so you go to shiny 2. Smoliv is 84. So you're there. Now, when it comes to forms, I'm not going to be doing forms. Just because of how long they are going to take, especially for some of them. Okay. Flapple is 91. 9. Starly. Marif is in the correct place. Makuhita is there. Okay. Kufant. It's there. 127. Gyarados. Gulpin. It's there. And the singular Nacli goes next to Garchomp. I know this box is correct. $181 is also correct. This one. Litleo goes there. Sneasels go 230. Oh, it is. It really is probably the most annoying hunt, if I'm honest with you. And the reason it's the annoying, no, the reason it's an annoying hunt is because you can't easily check. F key goes at the end. Go there. Hunch Crow Murkrow goes there. That just goes here. $262. Well, that is in the wrong box entirely. 340. You're just getting dumped there for now, so that's done. Right, 284. There? Orphan is 296, so you're near the end. Wiglet goes here. Sableye is actually in the right column, which I'm surprised about. Oh, and Volcarona was in the right spot. Nice. Okay, so now we're at 301, so Hulucha is first. These two. You're on the 4th row, and you're there. Dreepy is actually in the correct location. SQ is Sandygast, Pincher, and SQ. Right. Ye old Snom at 350. So right there, this one goes there. I'm just going to evolve these real quick. Just to make it, just to be over and done with, basically. The fact that shiny kind of annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. I always hate runaways and Z. I kind of hate them as those hunts as well. It's mostly just because those hunts aren't fun. Oh, hold up. You move there. The female has to be the... The female has to be the Frostlass, and it's a Dawnstone. I hope I have a Dawnstone, actually. Oh, I do. Christ. I have a few Dawnstones. Hi, Yuki. I'm pretty sure it's due to the item printer bus. Boxes. How you doing today, Yuki? Because the item printer in this game is just broken. Yeah. How you doing today, Yuki? You doing well? Boxes. $61. So you go. This goes right here. I don't know how to get... You mean the Herba Mystica? And then this one is correct. I'm not going to put Miraidon and Coridon in because they're part of my party. Golden Go will probably go in because it's a pain in the ass to get, but I'll probably... Because you can't actually get it shiny. That's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Annihilate out instead. I said I'm glad you're doing well, Yuki. And also, with the secret spices, do you mean Herba Mystica? Or do you mean... Or do you mean the other stuff? Give me a second. That's the wrong page. Bag. Where the hell are the... oh, these. Okay, so there's a few ways you can get them. Okay, here we go. So here is by one of them's by doing this. I know, right? Okay. There is also another way to get them. However, it involves the DLC. Let me just go over. So if you have the DLC, if you come here. And we're in Kitakami. These two over here will give you... They will give you some Herba Mystica for finishing the... For showing them... I think it's basically one of every tablecloth in the game. However, one of the tablecloths in the base game is locked behind... locked behind the minigame here. Oh, I've got a GP one up. Toad Scroll. And for this one, you got to finish it in, like, I believe under, like, 2 minutes or something really ridiculous. But that's the only way you can get Herba Mystica, unfortunately. Basically, yeah. There are bots on Twitch. There are bots on Twitch that do host raids that give Herba Mystica. Yeah, those bots are insanely efficient. That's how I got the vast majority of my... That's how I got the majority of... It's not bannable. And Bass, this is how I got the majority of my stuff. So I'd always do 2 prints. I'd auto select and then I would just print the items. Yeah, that's basically the... Okay, right. I don't know what to start shiny hunting. That's the concern. I could do water. Actually, I think Area 51 might be the best way. Also, I swear... This box is way too empty. I guess I swear I had an eye. Okay. I could. Give me 1 second. Generally in the category. So one of the ones when I need Herba Mystic. It's called Better the Kitsune. Yeah, those are the 2 I use. I need to get a wheel. Hi, Leaf. 8, 9, 10. I just want to confirm it's 14. It's 14 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I smell tea in your accent. Yeah, that's how it goes. Let me just put this on. Let me just put this on. Let me just add this. How's So right, whatever this lands on, that's the box I'm gonna have to fill first. Bear in mind, if it does land on this box, the only one I cannot get is this one. I'm good. Yeah, work was boring as hell today. Ah, shit. No. Box 8, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is the box I have to finish first. Hi, Sel. I hope you're doing well. Let's just see if this is... I don't want to play games all... Yeah. No, okay. My specific shout out command's broken, but please do, for the love of God, check out Cell. They are a wonderful streamer. They're currently hosting a charity event at the moment. However, they are taking a break today. I believe they should be live tomorrow. I need to get that. I need to get that command fixed. Ah, 211. Oh no. Hey, Bass. Do you know what's... Oh, that's in... These two are in the wrong spot. Do you know what's in these two spots? This spot is Seviper. And this one is Zangoose. Two of the rarest Pokemon in the base game. This is Magnezone, that's fine. This is Ditto. Growlithe, Arcanine, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Swablu. This one I'll probably need help with. Stunky, Stunt Tank, Zoroark. Sometimes I think we are. I hope you're enjoying your day off today, though, Cell. Yeah, but I don't really complain about that, to be fair. Mimikyu, Poltergeist, Sinistea. Okay. Just an illusion in my head. In my mind. Right. So I guess Magnemite will be the first target. Rendering Twitch. Hi, cute elf. I'm not. We're all a little crazy. Okay. We'll go back to the entrance. Also, Q-Tough, I was testing commands out. That's why it shouted you out. Like I said, we're all a little crazy. So East Providence. So it's over here. I was crazy. God damn it, you two. Picnic. But yeah, so I will be live all weekend basically with the because of the there it is. Make a sandwich. Creative mode. Do get a bell pepper, and then it is salty and spicy. But yeah, so I might take tomorrow off. However, I'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or I might stream or I'll probably just stream tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And for that, I'll mostly be doing Dynamax adventures. How dare you? Because it's Dynamax weekend next week, right? Sorry, this weekend. Likeable for... yeah, so... Hopefully I can walk out with a shiny Solgaleo. And of course, if anyone does have Sword and Shield and would like to join, they are of course more than welcome to join. I need to find and save my targets. Why do I have a feeling this is the wrong... Oh no, it's... I'd like to find as many of the low legendaries as possible. I want to do I want to get Kartana done. I want to get Solgaleo done. Oh, hunt for beasts and so that's fair. I'll get those that are only available in Sword and Shield. I have a feeling I might have used the wrong sandwich. Probably should have used steel. But if I can get a watch roll, that's still just as good. I would like to be able to come away with at least one shiny legendary during DA weekend. You going for Magnemite? Yeah. However, I used an electric sandwich. Well, up here? Glaciado Mountain? I can try. Oh, you mean up here? Maybe? Oh, yeah, actually, you're going to be correct for that one. Okay. So I just loop around, right? No, this is actually going to be better. That's a good cool bus. The one thing I despise about Scarlet and Violet. Okay, Yuki, are you... I'm just gonna ask this. Are you shiny hunting or are you just going for the completion? I could actually just reset, probably about here, maybe? 6, 8, 9, 10. That I can shiny hunt. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I can... Once I start getting eggs, because I do need to actually start breeding a ton of Pokemon, I can give you the duplicate starters if you want, if you would like. There we go. Yeah, but please do follow Cell. They are an amazing streamer. I cannot sing enough praises for them. Of course, the charity event that's going on. No, I moved it over to... I did the Twitch built-in one. Because the Ditto did. So basically, I have one set up that's for basically whenever someone auto raids, it should shout them out. And then I also have like another one, but it's kind of broken. Odd. I probably will end up failing a shiny one of these because purely because the Scarlet and Violet's graphic engine, while it looks good, it is terrible for shiny hunting. I took a 4. God damn it, Buzz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't know if I should be picnic resetting, or if I should just be roaming around. Why are they spawning down there? Why? Okay. Yeah. Either I've miscounted or there is So on the Switch 2 for this game, you can have 30 Pokemon on screen at any given time. Unless it's a shiny. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30. Huh? I'm trying to make sure that I'm counting correctly. Let me just check. Oh, 36 Pokemon, never mind. Yeah, if I remember how I could do the fucking... Ah. Right. I'll double tap the home button. Two, 18. Seven. Hey, Caleb. He's gonna jump. I'm not gonna jump. How you doing today, Caleb? I hope you're doing well. Not you, Magmo. Yeah, it hits home. It really does. Okay, let's just start behind me here. So that's 5. None of those are shiny. Oh, why is my... Okay. So another 5. None of those are shiny. 2, 3, 4, 6. No shinies. That sounds like it was a good like a fun day, though, Leaf. I sent that to a friend of mine because they are in a small predicament right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna roam around. Because I have a feeling that's gonna be a bit better. But no, at the end of the day, this is meant to be a safe space for the anyone who is a part of the LGBTQIA plus group. And I will keep it that way. I'm never going to compromise on that. The source was flipping heavy. Did you... as long as you had fun, though, that's the important thing. And they're crying. Yeah, it is. Like, it's going to be a safe space, but I will stand by the LGBT stuff. Everybody still... Yeah, we all should be treated equally. Religion, all of that, it's fine. I'm not religious myself. I don't really intend to practice, ever. But yeah, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we should all be here for just... I'm here to stream. I'm here to enjoy. I still judge people. Like, I don't get me wrong, I judge people, but at this point the people I judge is by the size of their McDonald's order. That's the reason I judge people. Because most of the time I'm the one hauling it across the city to get it to them. So that's why I judge. You're deaf. Oh, this blizzard's gonna screw with me. Also, the only Pokemon that I will not shiny hunt in this game is Spirit Tomb, because all of the Spirit Tombs in this game are static locations, are static spawns, and that they're not a thing. I'm not a slow walker, but I'm not fast either. But most of my issues are down to my knees. I need a dragon and a huge castle. I am a dragon and I need a castle. That's the exact thing as well. Like, that's the other thing is if you you have to be able to be comfortable in your own skin. Do you need a knight too? Unfortunately, I think my partner would have words with me if I had a knight. That's the only issue. Yeah, I also need a giant pile of gold as a bed. Oh shit, Betty Bolt spawned. I want to check what outbreaks I've got today here. Frog alert, yeah. What are these outbreaks? Okay, what's here? Houndoom, sorry, Houndor. Charger bug, and that's it. Okay, over here. This frustrates me. Because of Memorial Day. Okay. I'm still not sure about Monday. The reason is because I am going to be live basically all weekend. Shout out to PM7. Yeah, I will slay every dragon for gold. PM7's content is amazing, honestly. Froglord, yeah, and the fish. Don't forget the fish. Oh yeah, DA weekend. I prefer him in JTV. That's fair. Question is, am I gonna actually... What are the odds I get of Magnemite here? That's fine, Caleb. Normally, well, as most of you know who are regulars, Friday is generally my day off. So Leaf, what I do normally is, because I work Uber and I have to pick shifts on Friday, I stream for 4 to 5 hours on Thursday, and then I will stay up to pick my shifts, then sleep. And then I won't stream at all on Friday, but this Friday I will be streaming. But I'll still be doing the same thing. It'll basically be I wake up and I stream and start streaming. Because yeah, Friday is one of the only days I don't work this week on weekdays. Luckily. I know I'm fortunate to be in the position where I have met a lot of people from all walks of life. And it's not from streaming, it's just from me being basically chronically online. Oh, Bass, did you see the post I put in Discord? That's understandable. Exactly. It's about the Mewtwo raids for GoFest. It's mostly is going to affect so it's mostly going to end up affecting the what is it? Fuck. So for all we know at the moment, it's the in-person event, but I'm going to assume it's going to be the same for the one for Copenhagen. No. So the way they've got it set up for Mega Mewtwo is basically you're going to have assigned raid locations. So you'll have to go to those locations to be able to do the raids. Which I find absolutely stupid, in all honesty. Only at the in-person ones. Yeah, okay. I know Bus is going to one of the in-person ones. You still might be able to. You'll be able to remote into them. Oh, yeah. Little ads. It was known ever since then. Yeah, that's when I posted when I saw it. No, jail is coming. Of course, if you don't want to get hit by ads, you can always. They'll be Mega Mewtwo. Yeah, I know Mega Mewtwo's coming. If you don't want to be affected by ads, you can always subscribe to the channel. It's only $4.99 a month, I believe. Or if you have Twitch Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime sub, because otherwise you're just giving Bezos money and you're wasting those. You are wasting that pure benefit of the net. You're basically wasting one free Twitch sub each month. I am a terrible salesperson, I will say that. Oh, is it over? No, why the hell are they spawning? For global, Mega Mewtwo will appear on. Okay, that's good at least. Because if they pulled it where it's like you can only go to specific ones, then I'd have an issue with that. Nan, are you watching? Honestly, I'm Niantic almost have no idea what the hell they want to do with the game. And welcome back for those who were affected by the ads. If your ads are finished. Until they start ramming it more. I want to say this is it. It is. Nice. First shiny. Let's go. This thing doesn't learn explosion, right? I'm just going to use a repeat ball because I don't want to risk it. Bruh. I'm free. Welcome back. There it is, quick capture. So I want to assume that it is that. Oh, it's almost done. See, I don't really care for the golden bottle caps. Boxes. Oh, God. It is just an electric stone now, right? Or a thunderstone for this. Yeah. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I like that you can make condos, but there's just not much point for me. Like, hundos for me are... That looks so bad as a shiny. I don't know, like, hundos... Yeah, I would rather have a shadow over a hundo. Personally. Yeah. But the... Or even a shadow shiny hundo. The thing is, I don't have many good shadow Pokemon that would warrant a bottle cap. That to me seems a bit stupid. I want to go isolate hunt Ditto. So that's going to be down here. There'll be Shadow Groudon. Okay. For those that notice it, the Mew is not... I can guarantee the Mew is not a legitimate shiny. Coridon and Miraidon are. I got the codes myself. Okay, make a sandwich. Fried fillet. Salty and... Let's do sweet. I don't know, I just want more... I want more normal Pokemon to come up, because by the time we get a lot of the missing Pokemon, fucking Gen 10's gonna be out. I always do use megas in Phalanx, in those types of raids. I have 51 hundos in Pokemon Go. Nice. Right. Where's my... Oh, there she is. Well, at least Ogerpon's having a great time. But yeah, what are the odds I actually get shiny Ditto in one sandwich here? Anyways, gotta go. Okay, Caleb, thank you for stopping by. I hope the rest of your shift goes well. 4 minutes left on break. Oof. Yeah, you too, Caleb. I'll see... If I don't see you Friday, I'll see you Saturday. For DA weekend. Boss. No, I got paid today, so I generally keep still a couple of days away. Like I said, I will literally just not... I'll only be doing DAs this all weekend, basically. But you know, DA weekend's always fun. How often, if you don't mind me, how often does Lunar? Yeah, Lunala is shield only. Fuck. I mean, I do have. The thing is, I do have both games, Bus. I've got the shiny charm on both of them. Yeah, I was gonna ask, how often does Blue Vector do the DA weekends? No, I don't have Lunala shiny. The way I was 2 or 3 times a year, okay. Bus, the way I've been doing Sword and Shield for DAs is I'm trying to get all of the ones in Sword, like exclusives and non-exclusives. And then I'm gonna aim for the exclusives in Shield. Okay, that's understandable. Already 8 minutes in, I've just basically committed genocide. But you know, I'll still, like I said, I'll probably, I don't know, I might do it where it's like once a month, I just go ham. And just do like 3 days of DAs. Huh? Okay. Oh, it's a shiny one. I'll take it. And crit capture, let's go. $141. I might, unless it's like what I'm hunting for. Like unless it's a legendary I'm specifically hunting for, most of my shiny reactions aren't really that good. And I will admit that. But also, how the hell can I get excited about a shiny Meowth? Let me check, because I'm almost certain I do. Check summary. Yeah, it's this one. Shiny Onkalone. That is legitimately my only rare mark. Well, it's literally my only rare mark shiny. And I wasn't. When I got that, I wasn't. So basically, I was. If you've played this game, you'll know, and you have the charm. There's like a challenge where you just walk around the map. You go from basically one side, so from Mesagoza west to east, going all the way around the map. You're only allowed to use Miraidon, basically crossing the lake, and then at a very select few points. And that's how I got my shiny, the rare mark Oinkologne around here. I was not expecting it to have the rare mark, but it was a very nice surprise nonetheless. One of the people, so in one of the servers I mod, there is someone called G-Pig, and it is named after them. Volcarona is Volcarona is called Lumber, and they are named after the what the fuck are they? The Ace of J who was in here earlier. I did ask permission before I named it. What are the odds yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna get a shiny Ditto. Tandem Mouse. I'll take your shiny Tandem Mouse though. Me off, Tandem Mouse, Ditto. And mostly because as well, from what I understand, is there's no real easy way to isolate Ditto, is there? I got version. Congrats. How long did that take you? But yeah, the other thing is, was like I said at the start of the stream, almost every Pokemon I get, like 20 fade, I know that's Jesus. But almost every Pokemon that all the Pokemon that I get in this, even if it's duplicates because they're in the other dexes, those will stay in this. They will not go forward. They will be locked to Gen 9, basically. I might need to look into a spot to hunt Ditto. Like an isolated hunt for Ditto. But I also know I am probably going to go for a few donuts. And the other thing with this game is, unless they're marked, I do remember. Come on, Ogerpon, weed me out a shiny Ditto. Oh, shit. Because the way I pronounce Virizion is I pronounce it like that, Virizion, but Cabalion, I put more I put more emphasis on the end of it. Terrakion as well. There was a really big missed opportunity with shiny Ditto in this game. I'm just gonna Ivy Cudgel it. Ooh, Meowth. Meowth. So many Meowths in the area. Ah. Meowth, Meowth. Meowth, Tandem Mouse. Okay. I kind of feel bad for beating up the Tandem Mouse, to be honest. The Meowths I don't feel bad for. Because there's... Oh. God, I've only got 7 minutes. The Tandem Mouse I feel bad for. I don't feel bad for the Meowths. Why do I have a feeling it's going to be better to get an outbreak? I do wish they would use like like AoE attacks though. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna date skip for a bit. Staraptor, Oinkologne Indeedee, Cyclozar, okay. Don't have Cyclozar in this box? No, it's a different one. Oh, no, yeah, true. I do, yeah, the game was... Did I do that correctly or did I not? Oh no, I did. Oh, that's one of Wattrel's forms. Weasel. They know I'm hunting for it. But also, Ice Cube. Okay. Oh, there's a tandem mouse outbreak. Greedent, Unclone, Rufflet, Atharaptor. Chansey. Oh. Probably, I will say this was probably the worst box to get. I'll do a few more date skips. If I don't have if I don't have a Ditto outbreak, I'm just gonna go back and I'll just save and I'll just start murdering. And that did not change, okay. Ah, son of a... Of course I get a Tatsugiri outbreak now. When I'm not hunting for it. Hmm. How many? I've only got. Huh? Oh, okay. I haven't watched him recently. I do want to though. I did like the gen in like X amount of hours challenge he did with a bunch of other content creators. I would like to try something like that, but I know it would just not be, at least solo, it wouldn't be possible. Yeah, I know. I do think outside of the legendaries, if it was to be done in a week, I don't even think in a week it would be possible solo. The sole reason would be the legendaries, because Mew... Oh, my sandwich is done. Because the only way you can oh, he would... Yeah. But the reason Mew wouldn't be possible is because it's the only way you can shiny hunt it is in Emerald. Yeah, but that wouldn't be too difficult either. I don't have that research, unfortunately. Hi, Leaf. Small. Make a sandwich. Creative. It's the fillet. Just want to confirm this actually. Yeah. And salt and sweet and spicy. It's got it handled. Oh yeah, you've got the sword, haven't you? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't the German police now using, if I recall, they're now running chainmail? I called the police. Ah, okay. I will say though, the German police running around in chainmail looks so fucking. It looks so badass, but I feel sorry for the fucker who's gotta wear all of that gear. No, it is the German police. For some, yeah. No, the British police just run around with tasers. They don't bother with chainmail. But also, that's only really South London. Germany is worse now with stabbing. EF. South London is the stabbing part. If you want to scare the living shit out of someone, Bass, and if they know about London, just tell them you're going to send them to London, to South London, without a stab-proof vest. We got a replica sword in the house. How to make an egg sandwich. It is literally just... Wait, you using it for shiny power? Just egg. It should just be the eggs then, and then a top, like at least one topping. If you are looking for specific shiny recipes, they are pinned in the Discord. Got attacked. I mean, if it's self-defense, then it's, in my opinion, it's fine. Do that one. So, unfortunately, if we want to point... The what's just going to ship. Stepping right into my nose. Jesus Christ. Most of Europe's problems now, especially when it comes to the refugee crisis, is because of Angela Merkel. However, it's also one of the countries that just let the refugees or immigrants pass through their borders. Because the way it should work is if they land in Greece, if they land in, like, Spain, they have to stay in those countries. But instead, those countries don't. They just let them pass through. Germany still love it. It does not surprise me. But the other thing as well is I don't like... I really... Yeah, Poland does have one of the strictest. the thing is, it at this point in time, I don't like it. I really don't want to. I don't like getting political on stream, so I will just curve it here after this bit. However, as climate change gets worse, and it is getting worse, the immigration crisis is only gonna get worse. Theta team. Move to play. Nice. My in-laws are looking to move to, I think it's Hungary. Okay, so where the fuck are all the dittos? I say that and then there's just a ton pop up. It got invited to a ditto only party. No. I need the dittos. I need a shiny ditto. All shinies there are VIP, for fuck's sake. Come on, give me a... I would have liked with this game if it was a shiny Ditto, it transformed into a shiny version of that Pokemon. Ogapon, thank you. That would have been nice, in my opinion. I could just run here and then out. Honestly, though, Scarlet and Violet coming from ZA and Arceus just leaves so much to be desired for a game. But the one thing I'm glad that they didn't add to this game is the shiny noise. Because the shiny noise would have actually, especially playing, if I was playing at launch, would have driven me nuts with the amount of Pokemon that, in fairness, still do spawn inside of the, like, inside of mountains, out of bounds. Oh, what? That's the fourth ad break already? Jesus. That's the third ad break. Actually, no, technically fourth. Because there's always one at the start of the stream. There is one game I really would want to play on stream, but I know, and that's Pragmata. Maybe it'll be the first one that'll hit me. Where the f— I will actually take any Ditto right now. It does not need to be marked. It doesn't need to be tiny. I was also kind of hoping I'd get a shiny tandem mouse while doing this. But hey, at least I'm getting a ton of at least I'm getting a ton of materials, so I can't really complain. Because I can just use that to print a bunch of shit. It's... Oh no, Leaf. My brain may not have been totally taken over by the love for my little Osiku, but it's cute, Cell. It turned out really... I know it's modded, but it turned out well in FF14. But no, it did turn out insanely well. It's better than what I could do, so... And that's being honest. Because they always say you're either logic, your brain, well, at least what I know is your brain's either more logical or it's more artsy. And I know mine is more on the logical side. Please give me the mouse. Sorry, not the mouse, the blue ditto. With practice, probably, but the thing is, I just don't get the time. Like, nobody would voluntarily want to break it. God damn it. The thing is, I don't even, at the moment, I just don't get the time to edit. Like, because I think towards the start of the year, I was uploading basically twice daily to TikTok and all of that. Cell, do you have do you have Sword and Shield and the DLC, or I have Sword? Oh, okay. Because there's something called DA week, so it's like Dynamax Adventure Weekend coming up. The sort of Leaf, no. So basically, it's hosted by a streamer called Blue Vector, and it's a couple of times a year now. It legitimately is just joining. We're just so DA Weekend is hosted by Blue Vector. It's basically a Pokemon community event. So like I was the oh no. And basically it runs from Friday to Sunday, and all you are doing is just running Dynamax adventures. That's all you're doing. And then you're trying to get shinies, and that's basically what it is. It's a nice community event. So my first DA weekend was the last one, and that was before I met you. Let's just see. It's a fun. It is definitely fun though. DA weekend. Yeah, 2 months ago. Oh. That's a mixed one. It's kind of difficult. So it is Sword and Shield, but it's Scarlet and Violet. That's okay. The reason for me that it's difficult is, let me just, how much time do I have? I've got 8 minutes, fine. Let's just go here. So this is why it's difficult for me. So I'm at 420 of hours in Sword, 40 hours in Shield. But this is where most of my hours are. The reason it's difficult for me, because in Germany it's okay. The reason it's difficult for me is purely because of excuses. Okay, no. The reason it's difficult for me is because I enjoy the end game of Sword and Shield more than. So I enjoy doing. Okay, Jesus, Ogapon. I enjoy doing DAs. I enjoy doing DA weekends. It's always, and I just enjoy doing Dynamax Adventures. I enjoy the shiny. Okay. The best way to put it is what would be my like dream Pokemon game, right? It would have the end game from Sword and Shield, so Dynamax Adventures. And also the semi-open worldness of Sword and Shield. It would have the shiny hunting from this game. And the graphics from ZA. With Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and Gen 6. Like, with those regions. That would be my dream Pokemon game. No. I will be honest, Bus. I'm getting to the point where I hate the shiny hunting in ZA. The reason I enjoy the shiny hunting in this game, I mean, like, oh, the sound, yes. I would take the sound from probably Arceus, not ZA. I would take the Ogapon, you good? Where's my Ogapon? I would also add this shiny saving. From like 10 shinies per map. Like, sorry, per on the map. It was killing the ones from under the map, probably. Why do I? But that would be my ideal ZA or Asius. Considering the amount of hours I spent in ZA, I enjoy the crafting aspect as well. Like being able to, having to forage to make your own Pokeballs, I really did find fun. Although at now I just earn the money and I just buy everything. Yeah, it's that's fair. Once I've said this multiple times. Once I am done with the the decks, like the full decks, DLC, Mega decks in ZA, I'm dropping it. I'm not gonna go back to that game unless I have to get something. The nice thing is I'm only missing about 70 or so Pokemon. Now, like, the entire base decks is done. I just need to finish the DLC. No, that's understandable. I was looking forward to going back to Gen 6 with ZA. And then they announced, oh yeah, by the way, it's just the city. Okay, that's fine. The city wasn't the biggest part, wasn't that big, but okay, let's see what they can do. I enjoyed, that's the aspect of, because Gen 6 is my favorite gen. But, yeah, let's go clear you. No, it doesn't sound stupid. It's very understandable. Come on, Ogapon. Ogapon is I've yeah, like you like what you like at the end of the day. I really want to get my V-Roid model done before before ZA weekend. It's just late and I can't think. Yeah, it's late here as well. But no, I enjoy. If I had to pick one game to play for the rest of the year without issues, it would be It would probably be Sword and Shield. However, because I'm trying to get as much progress, for me it'd be black and white. Yeah, that's fair. If I'm mostly talking about the Switch games. That's why I said Sword and Shield. However, but because my end, like my overall end goal is a shiny living dex, a shiny national living dex. It's X and Y personally. Black and white is a close second. Do not get me wrong. I'll do one more sandwich. But I don't know. I just enjoyed X and Y. So for me, it's X and Y, black and white, and then Gen 3 are my top 3. The reason Gen 3 is there is Gen 3 would be higher. However, if I did put it higher, the only reason it would be higher than number 3 is purely nostalgia. Played 10 zones and done oh no, but so yeah, my first Pokemon game was, so I didn't understand the whole story. That's understandable. My first Pokemon game was, I believe, Sapphire, actually. Pokemon Sapphire. Which I still have on my desk. I also have Pokemon Red, like the original. And like I've got, so a dear friend of mine is a dear friend of mine is getting me a 2DS XL and a bunch of the old Pokemon games, which they're very generous to do that. Then if I decide to mod the 2DS, I might, if I do mod the 2DS with a capture card, I may end up streaming the games. So that's why you're so good at with your that's why you're so good with English then, Bus. It's from all the Pokemon. It's from all the Pokemon you played. But the other thing is, I understand, I get why they don't add new languages often for Pokemon. And the prime example is what's happened with ZA. Yeah, but you could also say that for a few of the other languages they added. So you got Italian, Japanese, English, French, German, Spanish, another Spanish, which is Spanish Latin America, Korean, and then 2 forms of Chinese. And also, if you're in Europe and you want to buy Pokemon cards, buy it in Italian, because it's a lot cheaper than buying it in English. Please, no. There are 3 countries to speech. But getting back to the language thing. Yeah, true. A lot of the thing is, when it comes to the cards, a lot of the Italian sellers just don't ship to Northern Europe, which I find a bit, and I find slightly annoying. Come on, Ogapon. There we go. I do wanna buy. There's a bunch of cards I want to buy, but it's like €60, and none of them are graded. I might message a friend of mine to see if they've got the cards so I can buy them off them. Because I know one of the people I know, they actually sell Pokemon cards for a living. Well, on the side. But I would like to crack open a box on stream at some point. Looks insane. Oh, okay, that's interesting. To be fair though, if I was going to crack open a box of Pokemon cards, it would probably be Japanese. And then what I'd probably end up doing, if I hit any of the big hits, I have to shiny hunt that Pokemon. I could do a Korean as well. I do want to get another Pokemon tattoo at some point though. Oh no. But yeah, so for those that don't know, or so for those that know, the Pokemon TCG, you should know of the Bubble Mew, the card, the insanely expensive card. I basically have the art, a bit of the artwork of that tattooed on my arm at the moment. I do not care what I enjoy. Yeah, it's I'm not sure what I'll get for my next tattoo, but if I do, it'll probably be Pokemon themed. I always forget how many people speak German. It's surprising. I don't know. It's Can I just get this or not? Or is the game not gonna let me get this shiny? Because unfortunately, this is probably gonna be my last sandwich of the night, due to it being basically 2 a.m. Okay. Well, one of those Pokemon went off the cliff. What are you hunting, Bass? What's your target at the moment then? Right now, anything I miss. Okay. You know, that makes sense. Because if I recall, you're not missing that much, are you? Nice. That's the thing I'm concerned about the most with the DLC. Huh? Cosmodoetta, Cabalion, and Latios. Yeah, I still need to hunt Latios. However, I will hunt in Sword and I will hunt basically all of the exclusives in Shield when I get around to hunting that. Oh no. It's sewers. The worst zone possible. Legitimately the worst zone. Mm. Am I spawning any? Yeah, that's why I don't like sewers and the sewers in ZA. Yeah, ditto. Ugh. Oh, I wish you luck. I really do. That is probably the worst part of most hunts, really. No need right now. I'm just resetting, looking for a better zone. Yeah. I still can't believe it's been... This is ridiculous how many resets I've done. Can you see how many Pokemon you've KO'd in this game's decks? I'm almost at the... There it is. Oh, I do like that bit, but no, it doesn't tell you. I know there's a lot going on, Ogapon. I really do hope we get shiny Ogapon eventually, though. Okay. Oh god, the Ditto's gonna drive me nuts. How much more? 12 minutes. Only slightly ridiculous if I'm not being honest. However, I do think, but for the next time I'm on Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to prep to make sure I actually do have a Ditto outbreak. And that's purely because I know for a fact I'm probably not going to get a shiny Ditto during this stream. I still find it funny how I rolled probably the worst box to shiny to finish first, though. For Pokemon that aren't, for Pokemon that I don't have to breed, that's it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately this is kind of boring. And the reason is just I'm just having to KO stuff. Let's see. Oh no, I did because your mic was cutting off. I was saying I don't know. I know it's not the most thrilling. I know it's kind of boring. I know this is kind of boring because it's just I'm just KOing the Pokemon. I'm not really doing anything else interesting. It's more entertaining. Like, true. But then again, anything's more entertaining than those hunting methods. In my opinion, of course. No. Why do I have a feeling I might have to... let's see, how many am I? I've got 7 minutes. But yeah, it's just... It's actually a bit crazy that I've only had one shiny during these sandwiches. I definitely was... I was kind of hoping for more. Because I do know that Scarlet and Violet's shiny hunting is insanely good. Or it can be good. Yeah, that's why I always do a double attack with the... It's generally why I'll do... I'll make sure it does attack it, and then if it doesn't attack it for the second time, then I'll go for it. The thing I don't like about this game is even though your Pokemon's level 100, if it's got type disadvantage, it's just gonna take a ton of damage. But yeah, once I start seeing Grimer's spawn now, I know it's gotcha. That's fine, Bass. Like I said, I'm almost at the end anyway for today. I'm just finishing out the sandwich and then I'm off to bed. Well, I'm off. I'm gonna wrap up stream. But thank you for coming by. I'll see you probably either tomorrow or Friday. Well, Thursday stream or Friday stream. But yeah, the water shinies are going to be the worst. Mainly because of the losers. One of the worst. One of the worst problems to deal with when you're shiny hunting in the water. Okay. Oh, there's another. As I run into a Pokemon. Oh, where did that Ditto go? There. Okay. Ogerpon, come on. I know you want to just use the cudgel and everything, but please. Huh? Okay. That was a weird glitch, but we keep on rolling. And into combat. Last minute of hunts. Maybe there's a bit of luck. Maybe? Oh. Tandem mouse will be a fun one to hunt for. I accidentally ran in there. Me off. Oh, there's a Ditto. Ooh. Let's see. Ah, the sandwich is out. Okay. Well, that's it for today. Unfortunately, two new shiny. Oh, was it? Oh, it was one shiny. Oh, two. Yeah, two shinies added to the box. I still need to get this one evolved, so I'll probably ask a few, someone I know to help with that eventually. That I am missing a lot, just to put it simply. I'm missing a lot of starters, all the starters basically. I still need two more shiny Quaxleys, and then yeah, more Paradox as well. But it's fine. I can definitely do that. Oh, okay. I don't think I'll raid anyone tonight because it's no. Not many. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Of course, I will probably, if I'm not live tomorrow, I'll definitely be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If I am live tomorrow, it will still be the same, basically all week for the rest of the week. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all, yeah, either tomorrow or Friday. Discord's probably going to be the best place to keep up with that, but hey ho. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all then. Bye now. Ugh.